So British Airways has been totally devalued multiple times in the last couple of years. And every time it happens, the points community kind of just loses their mind. But at this point, we're just kind of used to it now. And the thing is that using British Airways Avios is not that exciting anymore, because if you want to book a British Airways flight, they charge you a ton of taxes and fees. They're notorious for heavy fuel surcharges and fees in business class, and sometimes in even economy as well. So booking a British Airways flight through British Airways Avios is not fun and not ideal. So what about partner airlines that you can book through British Airways Avios, like American Airlines, Alaska Airlines, Japan Airlines? Well, those are not that good either anymore. Award space is limited. Sometimes British Airways doesn't even see the award availability, and sometimes they charge you more for the same exact flight that other programs are charging you. So at this point, you're probably thinking why even bother with Avios? Well, that's a totally fair question. Well, there's two reasons. Number one, a couple times a year, Chase, American Express, and Capital One, they run transfer bonuses over to British Airways Avios. We're talking a 20, 30, sometimes 40% transfer bonus. So that means if you transfer 50,000 Chase points during a 40% bonus, you end up with 70,000 Avios. And that's a lot of free extra points for just timing your transfers right during transfer bonuses. And these bonuses come around multiple times a year, and they don't last long. So when they pop up, you want to know exactly what to do with them. And number two, and this one is key, is that Avios are transferable between programs. It means that once you get those credit card points transferred into your British Airways Avios, you can move them to other Avios partner programs like Finnair or Qatar Airways and book through those programs instead of booking through British Airways. And those programs, they can potentially charge you fewer Avios for the same exact flight. They sometimes can see more award space, and sometimes they skip those brutal fees that British Airways is known to charge. So the entire strategy is really take advantage of those transfer bonuses to stack up on some of those Avios and then route them through the right program to get the maximum value. So that's the workaround, and that's what this video is about. In this video, I'm going to walk you through some of my favorite ways to actually use British Airways Avios this year, including how to leverage transfer bonuses the right way, how to book Japan Airlines flights, how to book Cathay Pacific business class, how to book Qsuites, and even domestic US flights for fewer points. My name is Max, and I help people maximize their air miles, hotel points, and credit card points. If you're into this sort of stuff, remember to hit the like and subscribe button down below. It does help out, and let's get into it. So let's first acknowledge what everybody already knows. British Airways has been devalued multiple times in the last couple of years, and it hasn't been great. Domestic US flights that used to be one of the best use cases for British Airways Avios, flying American Airlines, Alaska Airlines, one more partners from the West Coast. British Airways Avios used to be the move, but now not so much. You used to be able to fly from the West Coast over to Hawaii for 13,000 Avios. Now it's 22,000 Avios. That's a lot more in points. Short hop flights like LAX to Las Vegas also got expensive as well. And even partner airline redemptions through British Airways have gotten worse. But here's something that really drives me crazy about British Airways is that sometimes British Airways doesn't see the same award availability as what some of their partner programs are able to see. Japan Airlines is a One World airline partner, meaning that there's the same alliance as British Airways, and you would think that British Airways would have good visibility on Japan Airlines award space. Well, not so much. So not only British Airways is more expensive, sometimes they don't even see the right award space. And that's another reason why booking through British Airways directly is not really the move anymore. But that doesn't mean that the Avios program is useless. What it means is that you have to be smarter on how you maximize your points and how you use them so that you can get the most out of them. And the thing that a lot of people don't realize is that Avios is a shared program amongst a couple different airlines. And once you know that, then that opens up more doors to maximize your points. It's a shared points currency among British Airways, Iberia, Qatar Airways, Finnair, and a couple others. What that means is that you can transfer your Avios from your British Airways account over to Qatar Airways 1-to-1 for free, or over to Finnair at 1-to-1 for free, and book flights through those programs. And here's why that matters. Those other programs sometimes charge fewer Avios for the same exact flight. So the strategy kind of looks like this. Transfer your credit card points over to British Airways whenever there's those transfer bonuses that are 20, 30, or 40%. Those come around multiple times a year. And step two is move those Avios from your British Airways account over to Qatar Airways or Finnair and book a redemption at a lower Avios rate than what British Airways would typically charge you. So you're essentially using British Airways as a transfer hub, not as a booking platform. And so that's the backdoor. That's the workaround. And it works really well when you know how to use it. Now I'm going to show you 4 specific redemptions where this strategy actually works and why it's better to not book through British Airways and book through one of the other Avios programs. Okay, starting off with that Japan Airlines thing that I mentioned previously. Japan Airlines is a One World partner. That means in theory that British Airways should be able to see Japan Airlines award space when they open up. Well, I ran across this situation the other day when I was searching for a Japan Airlines flight for a friend, and I go on the British Airways website, I search for that Japan Airlines flight, and it's not there. But I did find it on the Finnair website, which is super surprising. And you can also redeem your Avios on the Finnair website. Just move your British Airways Avios over to Finnair and book that flight through the Finnair website. And here's the funny thing, even Air France, which is not a One World partner, sees that Japan Airlines award space, and they're not even a One World partner, which is kind of funny. It goes to show that British Airways is not really good at seeing partner award space. So always check some of the other websites to see if they see some of the award space that British Airways doesn't. So that's just an example of why transferring to British Airways and then moving them to a partner program is a smarter play, because it might unlock some extra award availability. And speaking of Finnair, let's stay on Finnair for a little bit, because there's another redemption through Finnair that's actually pretty compelling if you're trying to get yourself over to Asia in business class or economy, whichever one you prefer. So the second booking on Finnair is booking Cathay Pacific business class or economy through Finnair Avios. Now, I'm going to be upfront with you, this might be kind of like finding a needle in a haystack. It's not easy to find award availability, especially for business class, but it's not impossible because I have an example pulled up. And when you do find it, it's actually a really good redemption. For example, LAX to Hong Kong in business class, Cathay Pacific charges around like 89,000 Asia miles for that flight if you book directly through their own program with Cathay Pacific Asia Miles. Finnair actually charges 85,000 Avios for the same exact flight. So less in points, and then if you're able to time it with a transfer bonus, you can transfer your credit card points over to British Airways with a transfer bonus and then move them over to Finnair to book that Cathay Pacific flight. So if there's a 40% transfer bonus over to British Airways, you need to transfer about 61,000 credit card points over to British Airways, and then with that transfer bonus, you end up with 85,000 Avios, and then you can move those Avios over to Finnair and book that Cathay Pacific business class to Hong Kong for the equivalent of 61,000 credit card points. And that's particularly useful whenever there's a transfer bonus, because Cathay Pacific doesn't really have really great transfer bonuses. If they do, it's usually like a 10% transfer bonus, and it's targeted as well. So it's not that good of an option when it comes to transfer bonuses. Again, as a reminder, this takes a little patience to find award availability, but when it does come up, it's generally one of the better business class redemptions out there, especially if you're going over to Asia. Okay, so now moving over to Qatar Airways, and this one's my personal favorite because this is insanely high value for your credit card. So every once in a while, you get a Qatar Airways transfer bonus, but usually that transfer bonus is not that good. Usually like 10%, or it's kind of a weird transfer bonus, which I won't get into too much here. But what you can potentially do is that if you take advantage of a 40% transfer bonus to British Airways Avios, which is not unheard of, you can then transfer those British Airways Avios over to Qatar Airways and book directly with Qatar Airways for those Qsuite flights. And typically those Qsuite flights cost 70,000 points. If you're going from the US over to Doha with a 40% transfer bonus, you're looking at 50,000 credit card points to book Qsuites, which is consistently rated among the top business class products in the world. And you're getting it all for around 50,000 credit card points, and cash value for a typical flight like that, it's like $5,000, $6,000, $7,000, $8,000 each way. And that's the kind of redemption that makes miles and points really fun and exciting. Now, moving on to the last example, this one's more practical for everyday travelers, especially if you're flying domestically here in the US and you still want to use your points and still maximize your points. So earlier in this video, we talked about how British Airways devalued domestic US redemptions, and that one kind of hurt because that needs to be our go-to when it comes to some of these domestic redemptions for American Airlines or Alaska Airlines. But what a lot of people don't realize is that you can actually book Alaska Airlines flights and American Airlines flights through Qatar Airways Avios. And of course, what I previously mentioned, transferring your points to British Airways and then moving them over to Qatar Airways. So a real example is that British Airways charges 13,500 Avios for the flight from LAX to Las Vegas. And then Qatar Airways charges just 9,500 Avios for the same exact flight. And the flight's just operated by American Airlines, just booked through a different program. Another example is that British Airways charges 22,000 Avios to fly from LAX to JFK, New York. Qatar Airways charges 16,000 Avios. That's 6,000 fewer Avios for the same exact seat on the same exact plane. So the move here is to take advantage of those British Airways transfer bonuses, move those Avios over to Qatar Airways, and book domestic flights for fewer points through Qatar Airways, and the taxes and fees are also the same. It's an extra step to transfer them from British Airways over to Qatar Airways, but you're saving a lot of points, especially if you're traveling as a group. You work hard to earn those points, so don't waste them when it comes to redeeming them. So let's recap what we covered today. British Airways Avios has devalued multiple times across multiple years, and booking British Airways flights via British Airways means heavy fees, and that's no fun at all. And booking partner flights through British Airways directly, well, British Airways sometimes doesn't even see the same award space that some other one-world partner airlines are able to see. So that's not fun either. But Avios are transferable, and that's where the value kind of lives still, is that you can transfer your credit card points over to British Airways, especially during a transfer bonus, then move those Avios over to Finnair or Qatar Airways. Then you can use those Avios in Finnair or Qatar Airways to book better deals. You can use Finnair to book Japan Airlines flights that British Airways can't even see sometimes, or Cathay Pacific business class for fewer credit card points than what Cathay Pacific charges for their own flight. You can use Qatar Airways to book Qsuites, or you can also use Qatar Airways to book domestic US flights for British Airways, for American airline flights, or even Alaska flights as well. The same exact flight for fewer points and just smarter way to route your points to save thousands of points. So the overall concept I think I want you to understand is that Avios, you're not stuck with just British Airways Avios. You have all of these other Avios programs at your disposal, and they might charge you fewer Avios for the same exact flight, and British Airways is not that good of a deal now these days when it comes to redeeming Avios. It's all about strategy. You earn those points, you worked hard for those points, you should maximize them when you redeem them too, because that's where a lot of people lose a lot of points. If you found this helpful at all, remember the like and subscribe button down below. It really does help this channel grow. I'll put some more videos on screen that help you maximize your points even more, and maybe give you some inspiration on how to maximize your points even more. So thanks for watching this far, and I'll see you guys in the next one.